Good. All right, we're good. Eggers.
All right, how are we doing?
Doing great.
I'm not dead.
Yeah, same.
So, what do we do? What has happened recently in our game?
Oh lord.
Christmas.
We
Yeah,
completed the
we have
first arc.
presents.
None
Yeah,
of
we
us are
got
dead.
presents from Good Guy DM.
None of us
I
died.
appreciate
We
you
completed the
calling
first arc. We're leaving Neverwinter, going. I don't remember where.
To the elves.
Trees.
that. So, Sandman, where are we going next?
Going home.
Which is where?
In the forest.
Oh my god. Okay, so Sandman is from about here. Look, you see where I'm pinging on the map? In the high forest?
Okay.
Yep.
He's from about this area. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, bud. Hey, Anna, you're not in Roll20.
Mm-mm.
You
Yeah,
But-
I'm trying to deal with this. My computer decided that it hates me.
I feel that on a mental level.
Yep. Come on, you can do this.
So, Anna, do you want us to wait for you to get into?
No, you do your thing.
Okay, so y'all are going from Neverwinter, which is all the way over here on the Sword Coast. Woo, 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 woo. Down, we're going around, and we're gonna end up about here, a little south. Oh, I did the thing! I keep dragging the map. We're a little southeast of Calling Horns and a little west of the like Shadowtop Cathedral. Okay?
Okay.
Wait, we didn't take this road?
Yeah, that's the road we're taking.
But we went south down here.
Yeah, because you're following the river now to get, because the river. So you get on the road and then you
Okay.
follow the river.
Oh, that is a
Okay.
river. Huh.
Enhance.
Woo.
Imagine there being bodies of water going into lakes.
Absolutely, those are mountains. This is called the Lost Peaks.
It's a
But it's
Great
found.
Lake name.
These are called the Star Mounts.
The feels weird moment.
Anyway, so we are here at this bend in the river at a little town called Shepshed. This is where y'all are stopping for the night. It's been about a week since Rin's party, and y'all have traveled down the high road to Tribor Trail through a few towns, and now you're here in this small unsurprisingly shepherd.
I think it's just shepherd.
Shepherding town. I don't know. Whatever.
I think it's just called like a shepherd's town.
Shepshed. Sorry, I'm coughing. Did you seriously roll one? When did you do this? Why do you do this?
It's a pretty good roll.
That was a pretty good roll.
I hate this. Okay, so in this town, y'all stop at just kind of like a nondescript inn. It's got a bar downstairs. You know, with the barkeep doing that thing where he polishes his glasses. No, it's not Guy Fieri.
Oh, dang
He is
it.
only in Neverwinter. I'm sorry. And yeah, he's just polishing the glasses. There's a barmaid and then like a bar man who's not the barkeep at the bar. They're kind of wandering around bringing drinks to some of the different patrons. And y'all walk in. What do you do?
The casual barman will go up to the counter, pop a seat if there is one. Well, I'm assuming there is one.
Yeah, there are stools at the bar.
I'm gonna
Alright.
bum on a seat.
I join him.
I'm gonna reluctantly look at the furthest seat from the door, and then go and join.
Solid. Anna, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop a squat right beside them too.
All right. I'm so proud of y'all. Now what? The barkeep looks to y'all and says, anything, y'all want anything? Like, you here to drink, you here to eat, you here to stay?
I'd like to see some menus, please.
He lists off the things they have,
This is
which are
probably a
stew,
small-
bread, dried meat and cheese, and then
Ooh, like
more bread.
charcuterie.
Assuming it's a
Okay.
bar. Let me get you special. Whatever your finest brew is.
Let me have your most run-of-the-mill one.
He pours
Here.
you the same exact drink.
Your most PBR drink, please.
Yikes. He literally just, you don't know, like, cans don't exist in this world. Aluminum's not, like, aluminum cans are not a thing. He just plops down 2 aluminum cans of PBR in front of both.
So
I'm gonna ask him if he's got the claw.
He plops down a White Claw in front of you.
Oh,
Do you want
no.
raspberry? You want raspberry,
Yes!
lemon,
Yes!
grapefruit, or cherry?
Give me that grapefruit.
Really? I like the cherry ones better, not to be a white lady or anything.
No, I like the cherry ones. Everyone's like, I think for White Claw, like the lemon lime is probably the worst, and then everyone
yeah.
just like pisses on.
you should ask him what his favorite
Grapefruit.
White Claw flavor
What is his favorite White Claw?
He gets kind of offended as you say that the lime one is the shittiest one, and he goes, "I love the lime one."
See, yeah, no, but then also people, say that the grapefruit's the shittiest one. So I'll take, I'm gonna take the lime. Give me that lime right there.
Okay, he gives you a lime White Claw.
Woo woo! Ain't no laws when you're drinking claws.
Oh my god.
All right, yeah, I need to be put on probation.
Wow, Anna, is that your mom calling me? Wow, she says you're grounded.
Wow.
You know what? That's actually what Kathy would do.
It's
Elk,
true,
they
your
didn't
mother-
call any of us.
What did you say?
I said, Elk, they didn't card any of us. Do you want something?
Yes.
The drinking age is like 14. He's
I think I shall take whatever the other two have had.
okay. He throws down a PBR in front of you too, and like
I
you're
don't-
like a child, so you don't know what that means. It's disgusting. It's gross.
Yep, it
It's
is.
just shitty beer.
It is.
The-
Oh, it's so bad.
So, like, you know how like older college kids will like throw parties or whatever, and they'll invite younger kids.
Sorry.
And not that they would ever do that or anything, but you know, like there are 2 beers. If the older college kids are like, "Don't worry, we'll provide the alcohol," there are 2 that they will provide, and it's either Natty Light or
Oh,
PBR.
yes. That's
Okay,
so
hold on.
right. On so many
So-
levels.
PBR is just worse than everything else out there, and we had shit that was cheaper but just better still. It's just that PBR has this weird taste to it.
They're
Like
bad.
Genesee was $11 for a 30 round, but it was much better than PBR.
We had hams. That was the worst.
Yikes. Okay, so
They're
anyways,
so
you're
sweet.
drinking bad alcohol, Alchemist. I'm sorry.
It's really
Milwaukee's
bad.
best.
Yes, for the finest brew, we got it.
We're in a small town. They raise sheep. Like,
Hey.
I don't know what you expected.
They're sheep. They
They're
got a lot of
standard
time on their
orange.
hands, man.
I
Maybe
mean,
they got a local distillery.
They
We got a
don't.
steel reserve, please.
So,
So
now
we-
what? You all have your beers. What's going on?
We
I drink that.
I look to the others. I'm assuming they're on both sides of me. I'm assuming I'm not in the middle, but like,
Yeah.
are we posting up for the night? Or are we going to continue on through? What are we feeling here?
As you say that, the barkeep goes, "You should probably post up for the night."
How
Particular
late is it
reason?
currently?
Probably about 8, 7 or 8.
It's pretty
Okay.
close to my bedtime.
Does the
Yeah.
do the roads get particularly dangerous at night?
He frowns and he says, there's just been some stuff going on recently.
What
got
kind
a-
of stuff?
He he looks you up and down, Alchemist.
Oof.
He looks the 4 of you up and down. And he goes, "Well, I'm sure you can handle it better than most of us folk here."
If he doesn't think we can handle it, I can show him my lightsaber.
All
yes.
of a sudden, the sword just turns to ash in your hands, and you end up with that shield of +1 deflecting arrows instead.
No.
Strange.
Rocks fall, everyone dies? Oh no!
Some of us get knocked unconscious, others get taken captive.
You wanna fucking
Wow.
go?
Wow.
You wanna fucking go? You wanna run this campaign?
My man just went right for the throat. God damn.
I'm pretty happy either posting up or going out and about, so I'm cool either.
Well, what has been happening, per se? To I'm assuming other travelers that have been wandering around at night, going through.
He shakes his head and goes, it's not travel.
You cut out there.
Yeah, sorry.
Died.
Mucus.
Fair.
So once we're talking, and I'll just be like, I should turn off my push to talk and go, when no one can hear me. I just did it again. But he goes, it's not travelers, but we've had a few girls get they've been found dead recently.
Oh, dang.
I'll look to bolt out of-
Nobody knows who's doing it, but they've placed a sort of the mayor has basically said that nobody goes out after a sundown, and he peeks out the windows behind you, because the front of the bar is a bunch of windows, and he goes, and it's sun's going down pretty far.
Smile. I look to both the females in the group and go, so who wants to play bait?
As fun as that sounds, I suggest all of us catch some sleep and then look into it another day.
I don't need sleep, I can meditate.
God
Shut up.
damn.
Okay,
Shut up.
you can just meditate out in the forest.
You
Oh.
can meditate in the middle of the road.
Go play meditation speed bump.
Yikes. Oh, also,
Nice.
Liz, I am now in Roll20.
I see you.
Oh,
I
thank
see
you.
Miss Anna L. Let's go.
I mean, are we looking to do some shenanigans here, or are we just gonna rest and be?
Oh, I'm all about the shenanigans.
Please, I literally wrote an entire side quest for y'all. If y'all are like, who cares? And then keep moving on, I
What?
will cry and I will cancel. I will throw a tantrum.
I will turn this car
You don't
around.
have to go out and about. Like, you could rest and deal with it tomorrow, but
That is an option. We can get more
My
information.
suggestion.
Yes, we get more information
oh,
on this
okay,
shit tomorrow from the
Alchemist.
locals.
Okay. I'm just kidding, you're fine.
What was it?
So we'll go with Alex's decision here, yeah, and then we'll just get more information from the locals tomorrow of what the fuck's happening. Maybe we'll find a dead chick on the floor and then figure this out later. I can go for some
Yeah, sure.
dissecting.
I'm sorry,
Just
what?
leave that.
Alec is just really hoping that he's gonna. No, not Alec.
What?
He is
Hold
just
up.
really happy if he can find a dead girl
me.
on the floor.
Yeah, that's
I think-
heated.
We need to have a conversation.
I know what you're talking about.
He is just really looking for some dead bodies.
I don't know what you're talking about. My character's completely normal.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
So we are looking into this in the morning.
Yes,
Yes.
I agree.
Okay.
Okay, good night. We'll pick this up at 8 a.m. Bye, guys.
We all pound our PBRs and then go to bed.
Excuse me, my White Claw.
All right, we all pound our PBRs and our White Claws, and we go to.
You just no, you haven't even opened them yet. You guys all just shotgun them.
Well, I was gonna say, which one of us is gonna crush the can on the head?
Oh God.
I slice my can in half with my
Oh,
Get the
lightsaber.
fuck out.
all right. I need a strength check to see how well you smash your can against your head.
I say go for
I'll
it.
roll it.
Constitution.
I'm so down for this.
Wait, hold on.
Nah, if you roll really poorly, then you have to do Constitution.
You know what? I'm gonna pass then.
I rolled a
No, you'll be
5.
fine.
Is it, you said strength check? It's a total of a solid, I think, 6. Hold on 1 second.
Okay,
solid
so
6.
now I need you to roll a Constitution check.
Oh, that's fine for me. Like, I have 13 total.
Okay.
Wait, is it a save or just a normal
you-
Constitution check?
It's just a save.
Oh, it's a save, then it's
Well,
plus 5, so 13. If not, then it's a little lower. That's what I'm asking.
Okay. Point is, if it's lower than 13, you're still you're getting you take 1 point of damage as you smash the can against your head, but it doesn't work super well, and it just slices your forehead.
Oh, fine. I'm used to
Fails.
scars.
Fails the check, knocks himself out, wakes up in the morning on the floor of the.
Do you know how I got these scars?
Yikes. I hear Krogan women
I
find scars very
Completely
attractive.
missed that opportunity interrogating that fucking chick. I'm so upset.
Damn.
Guess we'll just have to do another one.
Exactly.
You've seen more torture.
I love torture. It's great.
Okay, so bedtime, meditation time.
It seems so.
Does anyone want to hang out, or do you want to just go to bed so we can go investigate in the?
Let's just go and
I'll
let's
just crash.
go sleep and
Let's do
We all
investigate.
pounded our drinks. We probably should go to sleep.
Yeah,
We
okay.
hate
if
ourselves
one
in the morning.
PBR puts you on the floor, we need to talk.
Yeah, just totally. Greg is
Um,
lightweight, so he's just gonna hit the floor.
His constitution is so high, he shouldn't be a lightweight.
I mean, I think I technically would be
Probably.
for multiple reasons.
Oof.
Figures.
But okay, so y'all go to sleep and you wake up in the morning, and now what? You're all fully rested, heated, you have your hit point
Augers. Do I have a cool little like scab on my head?
Yeah, you got like a scratch on your forehead. It's kind of like in the middle of your forehead, kind of just like half of an X, but a little bit jagged and kind of, yeah. You look kinda
Augers.
dumb, but
I'm
it's okay.
excited. It's like Demon Slayer all over again.
You look a little goofy, but nobody's gonna judge you. You're okay.
Character normal, goofy. It's fine.
That's fair.
And wears the top hat wherever he goes.
He looks classy. It's different.
I don't want to consider it classy, but all right, I'll take it.
But oh no. No memes during game time. No memes during game time, and the answer is no.
What?
Why do you do this?
Who did what?
Go look in the meme section. No memes during game time. He's so
Not really
proud of
me, It's
himself.
just an image.
He's so proud of himself right now.
Show the meme
I'm
I got
sure.
you.
I hate all of you.
Okay. What did Anna and I do?
Anna knows what she did.
Wait, I literally did nothing.
yeah.
I rolled to see if I can crush a can on my head, and I failed horribly. I don't know what I did wrong.
Poke.
It's okay.
She consumed a smoothie while on Discord call. She
I
deserves it.
did. I did.
She
I'm sorry.
slurped through that straw earlier, and we
Wait,
all had
whoa,
to
whoa,
hear
whoa, whoa,
it.
whoa.
You monster!
You good?
Are
Wrong
you
pipe?
joking because you did that?
Sounds like you just took a toke.
Karma.
I did. Woo! Yeah, no, it's okay, Liz, because I know what you did last summer and all those summers.
I know what you did last summer. Anyway, Shawn Mendes bursts into the room. Let's.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so reroll. All right. Now what? You've all woken up. You're well rested. What are we doing?
All right.
About what time is it?
That's a-
Yes.
Open up the
8:30.
curtains.
About 8:30.
Augers.
Stretch.
That's pretty good.
So then
Wait, if where we're sleeping, are we facing the road? Would that?
Like, can we
Do
see?
Do we
the
have like a
road from
curtain that we can
the
open up
light?
and like see the outside, like see the
No.
actual town for what it is instead of in darkness?
Nah.
No. All right. Here. We're gonna go downstairs then.
I would
Yeah, go
suggest
downstairs.
we look around a little bit for any clues and then interrogate the locals as the day
Interrogate's
goes
pretty
on.
harsh.
I interrogate. We
Question.
question.
Okay. Yes. We wake up and go downstairs.
Could you say you're feeling like P. Diddy?
Who?
We're about to hit the city.
Do we have a bottle of Jack?
Oh
Thank
no.
you. Oh my god, Alchemist is so young he doesn't get a.
Oh, I
Wait,
feel
Joker's
weird
been
now.
No, Alchemist probably thinks that TikTok's the little video thing,
What?
not the song.
Do you know the song TikTok by Kesha?
Oh god.
No, and I wish I didn't know the other one either.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Oh.
It's okay,
Yeah.
buddy. This song is a masterpiece. It's fine.
Nah, clearly Cannibal by Kesha is a masterpiece. What do you mean?
Oh,
Damn.
yes.
You right.
Hear that shout out
Okay,
to
okay.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
So anyway,
bringing it back in.
Y'all are up and at 'em. What do? You're still in the inn. Where you want to go? What you want to do? Do you want to talk to the bartender some more? Do you want to
I'm gonna get some food.
Are
from
they
the
open
bartender.
at fucking 8 a.m.?
Well, I mean, we slept there.
It's
Why
an
would-
inn, so
Uh,
he's barkeep, innkeep. There's
I don't know if
breakfast
they
food.
I'm
Did they do alcohol in the morning?
No.
Damn.
Okay. No more PBR then.
I was gonna ask for 2 of them, man.
Darn.
Need a PBR to brush my teeth with.
Disgusting.
I'm gonna get some breakfast from the barkeep. Ask for breakfast. Whatever he's got.
I'm gonna skip breakfast.
Fucking
I'm
heathen.
gonna join Heated in seeing what breakfast possesses.
It's bacon and eggs.
Hell yeah.
gonna-
Last
I'm
night we
gonna
had
hang out
dried
out front.
meat.
All right. It's already cooking and everything. Like he has some prepared because he does this every single morning for the people who stay there because it's part of like the fee to stay. By the way, it's 2 gold pieces a night. So if you'll stay here for more than one night, you'll need to subtract more than 2 gold pieces.
We dash.
What do you mean?
I'm
Dine
just
in.
kidding. I'm kidding. Okay.
Yikes.
So do we pay it with along with breakfast, or does it come with breakfast?
Does it come with that PBR?
It does not come with the PBR.
Bullshit. I'm looking to subtract monies.
So from where we are, how much of a journey would it be to get to like the next location where we can stay, or our overall?
Your overall, once you're done with this town, basically you'll be able to travel to the other place in a day.
Okay.
But let's investigate their thing.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking if there was like a town that might be closer to some of the disappearances that could also be closer to.
Nope,
Uh,
it's just here.
Just here.
I think there's one in Neverwinter we might go back and investigate.
Okay.
Joking.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's off we go. So, Heated.
Hmm.
I would suggest that we go have a look for on our own first. Any objections from anyone?
Everybody can go. The 2 of you can go. What do y'all?
You guys
Like,
wanna
I
do?
was thinking more like any objections to that plan.
I don't have
What
an
plan?
That going off to try and investigate on our own first, and then coming back and asking questions of the locals.
Using the buddy system or individually? Or as a group?
I was thinking either the buddy system or the group.
Okay. I'm cool with either.
I have no objections. Body system.
Okay. Buddies it is.
We're just gonna go on a
Let's
trip. Our favorite rocket ship.
let's male female so that the females are safe here, you know.
That's a
Mhm,
great
My
idea.
mhm.
my fighter is very vulnerable, so
Yeah, I'm taking the healer here in
Oh,
case things go south.
guys.
okay.
get wrecked. Everyone else in this party.
It's okay. I was picked last. It's okay.
I mean,
Ow.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay,
He was also
Simon.
picked last technically, so you're fine.
We will go together,
There you go.
Simon. It's fine.
Okay. Let's dip from this place. The inn, that is. Unless you want to ask people in the inn something.
I think the only possibility would be asking the barkeep where exactly most of the people have been found.
You should do that then.
Okay, Alchemist, Anna, are you guys going up to the barkeep? Since I'm grouping
Um,
you 2 together since you're.
Yeah, I'm at least walking
Yeah.
up.
Okay, what do you say? He says, "Did you enjoy your breakfast?"
Yes, it was very good, thank you.
Can
We
I?
figured we might have a look around. Do you think you could point us in the direction of where those unfortunate people have been found?
The oh geez, words. I have it written here, but I can't read. Give me a second.
Oh, raid.
Okay, the girls have always been well, not girls. Some of them are young ladies, I suppose, but always found just in an alley leaning against the wall.
Does this mean that all of them
Are they
have
doing
been
alright?
somewhat young, or
Uh, we all know each other here in town since the village ain't that big and everything. Yeah, all of them were somewhere between like 20 and 30, not too old. Um, he pauses for a second. He's thinking, and he goes, oh, they all had this flower with them when they were found, but I don't know too much about flowers and stuff, so I can't help you there. But I'm sure if you talk to their families some, they might be able to help you more, or you talk
thank you for
to
the information.
the
So,
mayor or anything. No problem. Y'all planning on staying again tonight?
as a group, what are we
Mhm.
thinking?
Wouldn't you like to
Uh,
know, Weather Boy?
No. God damn it.
He goes,
Sand,
I'm a
Sandman's
barkeep.
Sandman's Revenge. I would say yes,
I would say
because
it's
if it's gonna
this is
take
probably
us
gonna
a
be a
day
2-day
to
job, 3-day
travel,
job.
something like that.
Okay. He
So yeah,
nods. I'll get your rooms cleaned up for you then.
it is appreciated.
Also, use your notes.
Oh no, I don't have heated to type in them good books for me.
Oh, okay.
You just
do you
need to
mean?
read.
Up.
Read.
Got you.
Oh. Okay. Thank you. Got it. All right. So at this point, I'm assuming we're leaving the bar.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
All right.
Now what? He said you could go talk to the mayor, and you could talk to the victims' families. He didn't tell you who the victims' families were because you just kind of
Didn't ask them.
left. Didn't ask, so
That's perfectly
It's one
fine
word.
for
That's
what
one
I
word.
was thinking of. Uh,
you can either awkwardly go back
no.
or you can go to the mayor.
Anna, what are you thinking? Do we talk to the mayor first or look around the alleys first?
Oh, I think we should look around the alley first.
Okay.
Talk to them.
I'm assuming since there's not a lot of people that it's a relatively small main area.
Yeah, there's the bar inn that you were in, and there's a general store across the street. There's a slightly bigger than all the other buildings, but still not that big. Like it's not like it's got much to compete with. Building kind of at the end. It's almost like a cul-de-sac sort of thing. And it's like at the I don't want to say point because cul-de-sacs are circles, but at the like
It's
top,
at the
I
far
guess.
edge.
Yeah, at the top. And you can tell that one's the city hall because it's you know, slightly bigger. And it's kind of got like a crest above the door. There are a few just like houses, but you don't really know why they're like regular houses this close in, but they've got kind of like smaller farms on the side of them, and then like you'll see dotted out on the fields like around everything kind of towards the east more than anything else. You see more farmhouses around there.
Okay. So I suppose Anna and I can go check the closest alley.
Okay.
Yes.
Do it. Okay, you're there. So do an investigation. No, not there. Do an investigation.
Oh,
There's my
Both
dice.
of you.
Okie dokie.
How'd we do?
Hold up, hold up.
For me, it was a
Investigation. Okay. First.
Thanks, bud. Thank you so much for connecting all of the dots in the cities. I Thank you.
Oh,
You
God.
didn't
you.
paint the picture I think you wanted, though.
Much.
Sorry, I just saw that.
Wait.
Oh, that was really good.
Was it, though? Was it
I
really?
think I think it was pretty artistic.
All right.
Okay, so I got overall a 14, and then there's also how exactly are we counting my now Canon glasses?
Yeah, he's got glasses now.
I can finally see!
I can
Give
see
me a
it.
second.
Sparkle.
They're the wrong calibration, and now you can't see.
Prescription?
So-
E.
calibration. I love it. Good job.
You have advantage, so you would roll twice.
Oh, roll twice and then what? Add together?
No, you just roll twice. And you take the higher one.
Okay, so we're sticking with that massive 14.
Got it. Oh fuck.
I don't like that sign. That sign. That doesn't bode well
No,
for me.
I accidentally scrolled up a lot when I didn't mean to. Okay, so y'all are like looking around and you don't really see much in the alleys. It's been a few days since anything has happened, so it's all been pretty much detailed and cleaned up by now.
Dang.
So
Because
this
this is ye olden days and fuck crime scene investigation.
so this is like we can tell that this is the alley, or
You can't really tell if any alley is the alley.
There's blood stains everywhere.
My god, there's blood everywhere.
oh, so that was for like the overall everyone,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
wow, feel cheated. Oh,
you should. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so you don't really see too much.
Does Anna get an investigation check?
And what did you roll again?
18.
You pretty much get the same. You can tell that a few of the alleys have been like cleaned recently, and so you can assume that like this is where the girl like these three alleys that you like. 'Cause you're looking at a bunch of them. 3 of them are where the girls were found, but there's nothing useful.
There's not like a blinking sign that was like, "Hey, it's right
It's not like,
here."
hi, my name's, I was about to say John Smith. Because,
Ha 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 ha. So funny.
yikes. And like, I did this or something. Like, no, there's. The clue you have to go on is the flower, or is that they have been found with a flower, and that there were 3 victims, and that they're from here in town.
which buildings are the alleys closest to?
What do you mean?
Like, between what building? You had mentioned that there were like some
There's
regular
one-
houses in town.
Yeah,
for
so it's
some
like the general store and the inn, and there's how, and then, so it's like think about the general store, the inn, and the town hall is making a triangle, and some regular houses basically dotted in between each side of each point of the triangle on the sides. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of in between. They're all over. They're not. There's doesn't seem to be a pattern, is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
So now what? Heated, John, what are y'all doing?
They went to go search the alleyways and didn't find much. Then what are you feeling? So, question
Well-
locals or
Our options are basically the mayor or locals about what, I don't know, local flowers or something. Is there a
that? Is there a florist around?
No, there's no forest anywhere near this
No,
place.
florist.
Florist. Okay,
Yes.
I straight up thought I was like, no, there's no forest anywhere near this city. This is fake.
No.
Yeah. One of the buildings you thought was a house is actually just a small little florist shop.
Do we know what the flower looked
Nope.
like or anything?
You just know
Okay.
it was a flower.
But we can ask.
So I guess we can either go straight to the florist and see if they already know, or we can ask a couple people if they know about the flower or what it might look like, and then go.
So y'all haven't so y'all haven't figured out who the victims were.
Nope.
And there are people you can probably ask just anybody, but there are people who would be better to ask than others.
Like the mayor.
Or the bartender,
Mhm.
or someone who owns the general store.
Anyone.
Okay.
a
Let's
small
go back
place.
and talk to the bartender because he already gave us enough information that sounds like he knows some shit about it. So let's try to get out of him flower information and general like who got fucked up.
Okay. No.
So I
Walk
guess
up
we
to
go
that
back
man.
in.
Did you guys ever leave? I thought the other
I
one
wanted
was.
to.
Okay, well if you
I
haven't
never
left
left.
yet,
I
you're
was
fine.
eating my breakfast the entire time. I never left the counter.
Okay. So I guess we were still there. So
Ian, put Steam away.
I didn't realize I clicked it. I was on my other monitor the entire time looking at it.
Hey Liz, I have a question.
What's up?
Is there any way that the characters from one will make an to?
Can you say that again? You cut out.
Okay, is there any chance that the characters in the first arc are going to show up in this arc?
Maybe. Who knows?
So, like, for example, our little friend Finkus was real smart with them flowers.
No.
Okay.
Oh
just
yeah,
kidding then.
I'm counting on you and your botanical knowledge.
Oh, sweet! Yay!
It's almost like Anna's a druid and can do nature checks.
Haha!
Anybody can do a nature
I
check.
have salmon
I
for
can do
trees.
I can do a nature check. How neat's that?
I mean, you have to see the flower first. You can't just be like, they had a flower, roll a nature check, and be like, oh yes, it was this. Doesn't
Please
work
tell me
like
that everyone has seen the nature walk guy.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Nobody's seen the nature. Oh, y'all.
can
All right.
only
After
say
this,
for
I will
certain that
brace y'all with nature.
Oh no.
It's gonna be great.
I'm ready.
All right. Continue. Sorry, I just wanted to.
It's okay.
Okay.
So we so you said something about flower, right? Is there anything you can tell us about it?
How do you know?
Um. He shrugs and goes, I never saw it, but I'm sure the families of any of the girls might
Can you tell us
be able to
any
help you more with
names
that.
of the families so we can go and ask them what happened?
Yeah, there was one elf girl, her name's Aurora. There's one half elf, her name was Sildov, and one human girl, her name was Emma.
Elf, half elf, human. Something, Emma.
I can.
The human is Emma.
an elf named Aurora, a half elf named Sildove, and a human named
I spell it, the half elf's name.
Syldove.
DV, you said? SYLDV?
Dov.
Oh, DOV. And then the elf was it Aurora?
Barora. Birora.
Any surnames to go with that?
No.
Cool.
Were they family? Hold on. Okay. Were they families of
Good.
any? Yeah, just had to get my character voice back into play.
Okay.
Were they any of the girls maybe possibly like any owners' daughters or just random families throughout the town?
The Aurora, or no, sorry, Aurora and Emily's families own two of the bigger farms out here, and Sildove's mom lives in one of the houses here. She does fuck, what's the word? Give me a second. Wow, thank you so much for typing what I'm saying.
Nah, keep it. It's great.
Fam owns thick farm. I love it. Hold on, you wrote thick though wrong. There's gotta be 3 C's. Come on.
I
Very.
hate you guys.
Okay.
I hate this.
Because with
This-
thick
think it's
farms
perfect.
comes with thick trees.
Did you say Grills families? Who
Yeah.
did this?
Unfortunately,
That was
they
me.
did.
Why do you hate me? What is the? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Anna.
Thanks, Anna. I appreciate you.
Wow, is it 8:41? Guys, my bedtime's in 20 minutes. We should get off. Why the she note taking, like not bookkeeping, note taking, whatever. Her mom does stuff in like this in City Hall.
Like
The
secretary
half-elf
work?
girl. Kind of.
Kind of like secretary work, or
I guess that's what I'm.
like
going
is
for.
she
I
like a
don't know.
bookkeeper?
Yeah, yes, but no. Like she.
What?
I don't know how to put it. Whatever. She works in the mayor's office. Fuck this.
City Hall.
There's record keeping, bookkeeping.
Sure. Bullshit like that. I cannot think of
Okay.
any word to actually.
I would
describe it.
say the
I
best
think
word
she's
would be
got-
bookkeeper.
Thanks.
I just wrote cheap books.
Wow, you're so helpful. It actually
I'm
is
gonna
something
go
helpful.
with bookkeeper. Just we'll call it that. We find out the actual word.
Okay.
Also, excuse me for butting in here, but looking at them good books.
Yeah.
What happened to Nora?
Oh. Yeah.
We left her in the
Like,
city.
rip.
Easy.
She didn't make it.
Did
Well,
we just say?
I forgot
Did
to
we
ask
just
y'all.
say
Do y'all
goodbye?
want her to come with you, or do
I
you
thought you said
want?
she
Absolutely.
couldn't come with us.
Sure.
I thought.
I mean, she can. There's nothing stopping her from coming with y'all.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Extra
All
body
All right,
OP.
Cameron, I
Nora.
expect your rendition of "I Want It That Way" any minute now. Oh,
You are
my
my
fire.
fire.
Thou art- Insert
So,
Brooklyn
Nora.
Nine-Nine here.
It's okay. I have that song on my playlist specifically for when we're ready to romance a character.
Good. I'm
That and I
ready.
have Bye Bye Bye. Don't worry. The breakup scenes will be real.
Okay, anyway, but yeah, Nora can be here too. She's just gonna, since we forgot about her, she's just sleeping it off still.
Just plot.
She really failed her constitution check when she shot that beer with y'all, and she's still sleeping it off.
Was she PBR crew or White Claw crew?
Oh. She didn't really know what to do, so she let y'all order four.
Uh-oh.
PBR.
Okay, so she's PBR. She
Either
didn't
that
like
Let her
it.
have
No,
let her have both.
I feel like Nora's more like a claw chick.
Nora is 100% a claw chick, but
Yeah.
No, why doesn't Nora just have both?
Nora actually drank 2 White Claws, so she's just like under
There we
the
go.
phone.
Okay, that's fair.
She's out.
But she shotgunned 2 of them because she did one quicker than the rest of you, and you guys were like, "Oh wow, but you can't do it again." And she was like, "Bet."
So now
Because
that Nora's
ain't
off
no
of the
laws.
monastery or whatever, she's letting loose and pounding
Oh
those White Claws.
no.
I mean, I know the saying is "ain't no law," but there may
Asmodeus
be
has
one
her in his
law.
grasps.
So I guess she had overly strict parental figures, and now that she's out and about on her own, she
Her sister's a bard, so I don't think she had overly strict parental units. But yeah, no, she's still sleeping it off. She'll be back later. Okay, so what's going on now, guys? What do we want?
We got the peoples. We got the people's names. So we have that at least.
and
What
it's
do
in
we
our
do
notes,
with our
so everyone
information?
knows
Do
it.
we go and talk to one of the families? Or do we let you guys go and talk to one of the families? You're already out of the place, and now that it's in the books, you guys know about it. What should we do here?
Y'all can
That's what
do
I'm
both. You can have multiple people talk to different, like you can talk to different people on your own and take notes on it. You can do whatever y'all want.
what are your guys' thoughts here?
I personally, I would like to go talk to the mayor with this information now.
Yeah, Heated doesn't do very well with mayors anyway, so
What do you okay, it was just one mayor. All right.
That's
This
actually
mayor might
very
not be an
interesting.
asshole.
It's fine.
It's fine with the king.
Sort
Okay.
of.
So I
Didn't
guess
end up dead.
we'll let them take a turn, and they want to go talk to the mayor, and I guess we'll go after a family.
Yeah, we'll talk to probably the closest family. Or maybe
Um,
recent. We'll do the most recent.
Do we maybe not the one that works in the mayor's office because they're going to be right there after they talk to the mayor. They can talk to them probably.
So we'll do
Works.
Elf Chick.
Whichever the closest farm is, I guess.
Okay.
We have to fucking jog over to a farm.
Fine, dude. We'll just do a majestic
Okay.
jog.
Do we need
It'll look
a,
like the beach scenes.
let me get an
No.
athletics check.
No, it's fine. You're plenty majestic. Don't worry. On the way there, you know, there's people milling about. The sun's starting. You know, it's day starting. It's probably about 9:30 now after everything that y'all have done. People are milling about. You see, this town is mostly elves, half elves, and humans. So it seems like it was like a human elven town, and then the half elves are a product of that. Not many people are by themselves. Everybody's using the buddy system right now.
Smart.
Pretty fair.
There is Sandman, roll a perception check.
Okay. I rolled a 4. I have a +4, so 8.
Okay, well, luckily that roll is good enough because
You have
you
my
basically almost
attention.
run into.
Physically?
Like, I
Yeah,
think it's almost a
physically,
30
like,
AD,
you're walking
20
and I
AD
guess
BDs.
you're just,
25,
like, looking
25.
at
Fuck you,
Heated
white guy.
and, not looking at where you're going at, and Heated's also not looking at where he's going at, and you bump into a half elf.
On
I
a
tried.
scale of 0 to pedo.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Oh,
he at the ready. Hey, no memes during the game. I already talked about.
Not a meme. Just I decided to put it in there because I didn't want to put it in the normal one.
I bet. Okay, but he like apologizes immediately. He's like, "Oh my gosh," and his you can assume it's his mom is right behind him, and she basically goes, you know, hey, look at she's talking more to her son. She's like, hey, you know, pay attention to where you're going. And he's like, yeah, sorry. And he looks at you, and he looks at Maeve. He kind of blushes a little bit. And he's like, I he's like he's tripping over his words a little bit, and he's obviously nervous, and he's just like, I'm sorry. Are you okay? Did I hurt you? Is everything okay?
Good. No. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about
Okay, and you know he's like stuttering and stammering, and his mom just kind of grabs him by the arm and is like, "Look," and he goes,
it. How old is this kid?
Our age."
Our age?
So like
in half elf
24,
in half elf ages, that's
25. He's like 24, 25.
It is. Okay. Okay. For some reason, I pictured it as like a 10-year-old or some shit.
Nah, fam.
Okay. Suspect number one.
What the fuck is that noise? Okay, it didn't sound like a plane, but I don't know. But and then just kind of keeps going. Do another perception check for me.
Okay. 16.
You notice he kind of like glances over his shoulder at you, and his cheeks are still kind of.
I do not wink.
Damn.
wow, fucking stone cold.
Otherwise, Nora would
Fucking
jump
rat.
out of bed.
Boost this kid's
true.
confidence, dude.
Nora would jump out of bed and be like, "Excuse me, who else are you winking at?"
Oof.
Okay, fine. We can give him an eyebrow wiggle.
It's even worse. She wakes up and she's like, "Ah!" and she like grabs her chest and she's like, "Oh, I feel betrayal." I apologize.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all are on your way to the elves' house, you said?
Yeah, we're going to
yes.
one of the farms.
Yes.
Okay,
whatever one was the
Barora's-
closer one.
Barora's family is closer.
Okay, that one. Which
One's our
one
way
does
over
Google
there?
Maps say is closer?
Hmm?
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay, you walk up to the farm. It's nothing special. They're obviously one of the produce farmers, not one of the animal farmers in this area. Got a lot of fields with what looks like they've got some corn, and then they've got like some wheat too, and then they've got like just like garden too, as opposed to fields.
Heated, what's your nature modifier?
Ooh, wow. That's
Because mine's 0.
mine's a 2, so I guess we got something then.
Okay. Might I suggest you take a look at what they're growing?
Sure. How's that good? Well, I guess I'll roll to to see what they're growing as we're passing the 12 total.
What are you trying to figure out?
What they're growing.
I'm assuming we're not completely stupid,
Food.
but like
What kind of food?
maybe
I
some
already
wheat.
fucking told you.
Produce?
Yeah.
Pretty generic, but okay. Any flowers?
Yeah, squash and zucchini blossoms.
Okay. The killer leaves a squash on every victim.
Are they literally squashed?
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, see, there we go. That reaction.
Alright.
Sorry, I was typing.
None of them are
Oh.
outside, correct?
Yeah, nobody's outside.
Okay.
God, y'all. This book is like
It's a fucking catastrophe.
the worst thing I've ever seen. Literally, I want to go back and like edit it so that it looks like notes. I'm dying. How do y'all live with this? Stop laughing.
We got
Because it's
memes
one
in there.
massive meme.
It really is.
I crave death.
Like after this, we need to like copy this and post it to the public.
I'll
Put it in a
just
blackjack
screenshot and be
D&D
like,
thing.
this is what I have to deal with. It's fine. Okay, I'm scrolling through it and I just looked at the Alyssa notes from the very beginning. It's
Oh,
nothing
no.
crazy. Normal. First up, I got baited with a nat 20. Me too, thanks. Fair. Love you guys.
See, we even have conversations within the notes. It's great.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. So you're at this farm, what are you doing?
I'm gonna I'm assuming we both see a house.
You should probably go to the big house.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna go
see a
knock on
house.
that on the door.
We walk up to the big house.
Did you say you know? Oh. Okay. Alright.
Just
that was a
one.
knock.
Well,
Just
it was hit
one?
my desk, man. I can't make. I mean,
Okay, no one answers. Damn!
oh my god! It's like 9
God!
o'clock in the morning.
Damn, okay.
Holy shit!
After that really loud knock, cause somebody's fucking impatient.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm gonna take a step back.
I need a strength check to see if the knock was really that loud. I don't actually, you're fine.
Damn.
Already rolled.
Oh, what'd you get?
I rolled a 14. My modifier is only +1. Rip 15.
It wasn't that loud, but I guess it was still loud. Sorry, but basically an elf woman comes to the door and she opens it and like everyone in this town knows everyone else in this town. She does not know you. And so who typed F the CSGO? Anyway.
He did.
I wanna
And
talk
you
about it.
didn't get the huge tracts of land? Come
Oh,
on.
that one's just being ignored. Oh.
Okay, good. I just want to let somebody know that I got it.
I respect you. Okay. I hate you. I hate you guys so
Massive.
much. I crave death.
Hey, we all crave death. You're not the only one.
Who built a castle? Who built a castle?
There you go.
So I'm gonna, since I'm the one that stepped back, I have
Oh,
Maeve
I
in
love
front of
it.
me. I'm gonna go
Right.
tip my hat to her and go, "Good morning, miss. Sorry to bother you so early in the morning."
It's fine. Who are you?
Oh, our apologies. My name is Gragas. This right here is my friend Maeve. We're here. Want to help investigate a certain situation that was pertaining to lost people have been going on in this town.
Sorry, I was yawning. As you say that, her face kind of clouds over and she goes, if you're just here to ask questions, just here to gawk, go away. We've had enough of that. If you're not, just go away.
But I want help.
Persuasion?
I'll roll it. 17 plus the 20. Oh wait, no, persuasion. Hold on. Am I proficient in persuasion? I am
17
not.
plus 20? That seems
No,
fake.
17 plus 3. 17 plus 3. I thought I was proficient, but I'm not, so it's a 3. So I got a 20 total.
Okay, so what are you saying? Because I really doubt you're going, but want. John, did you upload another fucking meme? John!
If you have a what the fuck?
Stupid fucking picture of Gracie.
What the actual fuck?
That's our dog.
You have a dog?
Anna, have you not looked at my profile picture on Facebook?
Yeah, I know. Look, I didn't know if the dog resided with you.
No, not right now.
Where
Sad
does the dog
face.
reside? So who takes the dog to the
Couple of
vet?
months.
Okay. So I guess
She's with his mom right now, but
Ah, perfect.
I guess my persuasion will be, well, we're not here to gawk, but we're actually here to deeply investigate the situation, try and actually figure out what is the cause.
did the city send you?
What?
Did the city send you?
Would that make it better?
She actually laughs a little bit as you say that and goes, "No, not necessarily. Just curious."
No. Be completely honest with you? No, they haven't. We were passing through town and we wanted to leave at night and we were told not to. We got curious and wanted to investigate. So if we can put a stop to said, tragedy that's happening within your guys' town, we would like to do so. Even if we, die doing it.
That's a bit extreme, but
I would rather not die. Hello?
Hi, yeah, I would
fucking
enjoy to
information
live.
out of this woman.
Yeah, you know what, Alchemist, we don't all get to live in our D&D campaigns.
Oh no, you reopened the wound.
I'm so bitter. Not
Kill
even
us like
dead
damage.
yet, and I had a cool thing happen. I did a little 30-minute thing today to get it out of the way, but I'm so bitter anyway. I'm so bitter.
I
It's
already have a
fine.
character on
Brandon,
backup.
if you're watching this, I'm bitter. Yeah, so she opens the door the rest of the way and gestures y'all inside.
Holy shit, it worked.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go in.
PogChamp the charisma.
Yeah, I guess.
Worked.
Um,
Got us inside
she-
at least.
She says, go ahead, just take a seat, and there's some chairs around
Basic
the
small
table,
house.
and y'all, yeah, it's just
What kind of
chair? Fucking wooden wicker chairs.
Are any of them rocking chair?
No, they're all
No.
made from IKEA. Let's sit the fuck down.
Are they all singles?
All of a sudden, there's only one chair, and Enid's already sitting in it, so on the floor.
Sit on his lap.
No, you're on the floor.
Ooh.
Nora wakes up, and she's like, why do I keep feeling betrayed? And then falls back asleep. Yeah, so she says, let me go get my husband. We'll be
Take your time. No rush.
Where are they gonna sit down if there's only one chair?
There's
They
two
bring
chairs
two
waiting for
fucking
them.
chairs with them for themselves.
Is there a kitchen table nearby?
No,
that-
fuck. MC. But God, I'm sorry. I'm also getting a million notifications because Tall is just typing different versions of Fyron's name into a chat, and I just can't get over it. But she comes back with her husband. They both have chairs. Maeve is sitting on the floor because she was misbehaving, and now we're here. The wife goes, we don't really have much to help. Just I don't know what we could tell you that we haven't already told everybody else, but
Well, let's start with the simple things. So, how long ago did your daughter pass or disappear? Rather, did she? Is it they ended? They wound
they're
up dead.
hella dead. They're dead.
They
All
are
of
dead.
them
Okay,
are
so they
dead.
didn't disappear. They just ended up dead.
Yeah, no, they're all dead, and they
Okay.
were all found with a flower in their mouth, but you don't know anything about the flower.
Let's start with the simple. How long ago did she pass?
Couple weeks now.
She the first victim?
No. Sildove was found last.
So she's the most recent. Perfect.
No, the most recent one was found 2 days ago, and that was
Okay.
Emma, the human.
So she was the second. Okay.
Yeah.
Could you tell us about the flower? Because they've all been found with a flower in their mouth. What kind of flower is it? Is it the same type each time, or?
They didn't let us. I don't remember what it looked like. Her husband shakes his head. He's like, I don't remember either. It was hard to.
I
All we could see was our little girl.
did she?
And the dad starts crying. Like,
I'm so
No.
the mom is doing pretty well keeping it together, but like the dad, as he says, like all we saw was our little girl. He just
wanna like tug on the collar a little bit, like choking up a little bit for my character itself.
Why
But,
are you crying?
So
stop.
I'm sorry for you. Do it's gonna sound hard maybe for you guys to answer. Was she injured in any way? Did you guys see like maybe a cut, or was she mangled? It's sort of did she, was she strangled? Do you know the cause of death?
The mom, she gets a hard look on her face and she says, just stab wounds, and they said it was messy, like the person didn't know what they were doing.
Psychotic. Okay, fun. Dealt with a few of those in the past. It's not my first rodeo.
All this has been going on, the dad is still crying, but he's like, kind of picking himself back up and wiping in his eyes. His wife has been like rubbing his shoulder the whole time.
Why was she out so late? Is there a reason? Maybe she was out partying, not really partying, but maybe was she out doing errands? Was she coming back to the house for something?
I mean, we send Barora on errands to this to town all the time, but she was out with a few of her friends, and they were just at the inn to just see each other for a little while and be out of the house and have some time to themselves and everything. But who the fuck just texted me? She says that in character. She just never came home. We didn't expect her till late or anything, so it's not like we waited up for her.
Mm-hmm.
But she never came home. We went looking for her, and we'd heard about Sildove and everything, but we didn't thought it was a fluke. People around here don't do things like that.
Was hold on. Was yeah, there we go. It's Sildove.
Sildove's the half
Yeah.
elf.
Was Sildove a friend of Aurora?
I mean,
Obviously,
overall,
everyone knew
they-
everyone in this town. Knows
yeah,
everybody
they're
in this
about the
town.
same
Were they
age.
close?
They were pleasant. They were pleasant with each other, but I don't know. It's not like they were best friends or anything. Barora was probably closer with Emma than she was with Sildove, but all the girls were all the kids get along. They're not. She kind of laughs at that and goes, they're not kids, I guess, anymore. They're
No, they're dead.
John.
Is there?
Oh my God! Did y'all hear him?
No.
Yes. He said now they're dead.
Hold on, I need to restart
She
my
said
focus
they're
rate.
not-
1 second.
How do you do this?
There we go. I had to restart my focus rate because my sound was all botchy and staticky. See. Look to me. Do you have any questions for them? Like, yeah, I stole a spotlight for their going.
It's all good.
Do you guys know who might have more information on this, or a little bit more deep?
They shake their heads and they go, no, just I guess the other people might know something, but the the mom just kind of like trails off. She's like, I don't know. And the dad speaks up now. He wipes at his eyes one last time and he clears his throat and he goes, I'm sorry we don't have much to help, but we will never be able to repay you if you bring justice to our family and have that killer find that killer and everything. We'll never be able to repay you, but and he gets almost like an angry look on his face. It's not quite, it's tired anger almost. And he goes, dead or alive, I don't care. I just want him dealt with.
Yes. I had one more question before we move on to the next victim's home. Is there anyone new that has moved into this town recently? Maybe within the last 6 months? Possibly? That might be new to the town that not everyone really still knows as
should.
well?
They shake their head.
No? Everyone that has been here has just been here from the start?
You betcha.
Okay, and since it happened within the city, or within the town rather. Okay. Then I think that's all. Thank you guys so much for your time. Unless, Maeve, do you have any more questions you want to ask? Look down
No.
as she's sitting on the floor.
Negative.
As always. Okay. We should take our leave and go to our next questioning party.
All right. Anna, Alchemist, it's y'all's turn. What's going on?
We will be heading to the mayor's office, correct? Ann?
Yes.
We go back to town and cut down the guy who ran into me in the street.
Oh my!
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
For any particular reason?
No, I'm just
He
kidding.
made
Go ahead.
Nora jealous.
Obviously, he's the killer. It's Finkus all over again.
Oh no.
You're doing great, sweetie. Anyway, so Anna, Alchemist, you guys are going to the mayor's office.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Do it.
Hooted, how do I get these bullet points?
What's up?
How do I get these bullet points and them go?
Do
Okay,
you have it like minimized like mine? Like if you don't have it tiny, right next to where it says like a line, like line spacing a line, it's right there next to like the numbers. Bullet points are right there.
So you
Or
go
you can do-
basically all the way. There's the toolbar at the top. You go almost all the way to the right, and that's where the bullet point.
Or if you really want, Control Shift. It looks like it says Control Shift B.
Got it. Thank you. All right, let's go.
Okay, what are you doing?
I was thinking we enter through the front door, personally.
All right. You walk in, and sitting at the desk is a tired looking human woman. And she goes, "How may I?"
Hello. We are travelers passing through on our way to a destination, but had heard about what has been happening in this little town and decided that we would like to help.
She nods. Mayo's office. She nods and goes, oh, excuse me, sorry. She goes, who are you hoping to talk?
Well, we would like to talk to the mayor as well as any relatives of the unfortunate victims.
Okay. She looks at a piece of paper in front of her. She's got like it's kind of like a clipboard, but like clipboards don't also technically exist, but it's totally a clipboard in front of her, and she flips up a couple pages, kind of drags her finger down one, like you can tell she's like looking at a schedule for the day. And she goes, the mayor has some free time right about now. What do y'all how long do y'all think y'all gonna take?
That will depend on how many answers we were able to get.
She nods and goes, that yeah, okay. Give it just a couple minutes and you'll be able to go in. She returns to looking at her her whatever clipboard in front of her, that's the word. And a couple minutes pass, and without looking up, she says that door will just go through that back door.
Thank you for your assistance. Walking in. I'm assuming, Anna, you're following me.
I am following you, yes.
Nah, Anna just lies down on the ground and takes a nap.
I'm
Magnolia's like, you got this, Ambrosius, don't worry.
I am very, very dramatic. Like I am a
She,
3-year-old
she
at the
goes-
supermarket, and
goes,
I just
Brody, don't worry about it. You got this.
Oh, no, I follow him.
Okay, y'all go back to the mayor, who, like, you don't know how he would know to expect people because you didn't ever see the lady write a note or, like, say anything to him. Yeah, he isn't surprised when you walk in the door. He's probably like an older man, but not like super old, weathered, obviously has done some farming in his time and seems to have inherited being the mayor as opposed to choosing to want to be the mayor. Just
Wow, what does that mean?
had another position in the city, mayor died, inherited being mayor.
Oh,
Okay.
So he goes, hi, how can I help you?
Hello. We were looking to investigate the murders that have gone on in this. We were hoping that you could supply us with some information to start off the investigation.
He nods and goes, okay, I'd heard there were some people asking around about the murders recently. What can I help y'all?
Thanks. Well, for starters, would you have any information on? We had heard that there had been flowers involved. Would you have any information on those?
He shakes his head and goes, the only person who the only parents or person who kept the elf was Sildov's mom back in the beginning, but she didn't know what it was. Our local florist didn't know what it was. It's not something people around here seem to have seen before.
Interesting. Would you have any profiles on what the victims were like, seeing as how this is such a small town?
Oh, I mean, we all knew the girls real well and everything. Emma, Emma was probably one of the most popular girls here in town. She didn't know a stranger, I guess is the best way to put it. She was always like that. Never didn't know somebody. Talk to, really used to make friends with. Kind girl. Barora was a little feistier than Emma. They were good friends though. They paired together well. And Barora was not afraid to tell you how she, yeah, feisty girl, just like that. Um, she was not afraid to tell you how she felt. And then Sildov was a Sildov was a quieter girl. Had friends and things definitely, but just quieter. And I don't know. She stayed, helped her mom here around the office. A smart girl, good at getting things done. And he gestures to like the bookshelves and files and stuff behind him, and he goes, she organized all this, and I couldn't have done it without her. And smart girl, but definitely quiet.
So is it still Dubs or still Duh?
SYLDOV.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Sildov. Sorry. Talking is hard when you don't enunciate anything.
So Sildov, her mother, would she be the one on duty currently?
The mayor nods. He goes, "Yep, that's her mom."
Thank you. Quickly before I continue, Anna, do you have anything that you wanna inject in here?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. This is the point in time when I say, Anna and John, you guys got to do some more talking, okay?
Okay.
Can't be curious. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it right now, like in this particular.
I'm not there.
Well, I know you're not here right now, but you're back. But like you don't have to do it in, like this particular exchange, but you got this. Okay, so do y'all have any more questions for the mayor?
Has anyone reported any passers-by coming through before we have?
What do you mean?
Like, has there been someone else who went through this town? Maybe stayed a little while, met the girls and then moved out of range, but could have possibly continued being a
He frowns at your question and says, we don't get too many visitors here. Y'all are the first ones here in a couple weeks. So I can't say for sure.
Well, thank you. I think that should be enough to get us started on our investigation.
Yeah.
We will-
Oh! I do have something to ask
Oh.
Mayor. Has this happened before? Any murderous things, or is this just oh yeah, look, a murder?
He shakes his head as you start asking this question. And he goes, "No, we don't get stuff like that here in Shep." But
Okay.
if that's all y'all got, Mayor kind of busy. Small town,
Yeah.
still somehow kind of busy. So I am gonna have to ask y'all to go to take your leave if you don't mind.
To go away.
No issue.
Get
We thank
the
you for your time.
Basically,
Get the fuck out of my office.
Get the fuck. I love
Shut
it.
the
Okay.
fuck up, Kyle.
No, God. The fuck. Yes. Okay. Got it.
So we're leaving the office.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we're talking to Mrs. Secretary.
Amazing. Do y'all walk
Yes.
back up to her, or how y'all doing
Sure.
this?
Well, first off, I plan on doing that either way, but are we jumping over to Heated and Sandman?
Yeah, we can.
Mm-hmm.
Any
Boys.
strong feelings otherwise?
Guys, I mean, you guys are already in the office and you're about to talk to the secretary. I mean, up to you guys, really. You're right there, and we have to still question the other family.
I mean, basically, there's one person each one person for each group left to
Yeah.
talk to. So we can just switch it over to Heated and John.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll be talking to Silda's
We're
family?
going to
Correct.
the other
You're talking to
farm.
Emma's family.
Emma's family. Hume.
Okay, so you travel for Barora's family's farm to a couple farms over to Emma's family's.
What time is it roughly around now?
It's probably about 11:30 noon.
Alright, so
11:45.
guarantee they're probably up by now. Oh, champ.
Well, they're farmers, so yes.
I don't know, the other family was farmers, but they were...
Yeah. It was
They were
9 or
up.
10, and they were not
They were up,
We just were
but
very responsive.
impatient boys.
yikes. Yeah.
So I'm assuming they got a big house as well.
Yeah.
Do we see as we're approaching? I'm assuming the house. Do we see what kind of plant? Are they growing flowers? Are they doing just
Livestock.
normal stock?
They
Livestock?
have livestock.
What kind of livestock?
Actual question information. Talkers.
Living stock.
Just casual livestock. I mean, just shepherds. So I'm
There's,
assuming sheep and.
some sheep. They've got mostly sheep, but they've got a couple cows, a mule, and some goats and some chickens.
Are they feigning goats?
No, they're the goats that crave that mineral.
I tried to scare them.
I crave the mineral.
Yeah, crave that mineral was a good meme. Anyway.
And then never again. Okay, so I guess we'll walk up to the door. If Simon has no objections, and then go for another gently fun knock.
No, I would never walk up to a door. We knock. Do they have a knocker?
Yeah, these guys are a little bit fancier and they have a knocker.
We use it.
My God.
I don't have anything. I'm looking for something metal.
FBI, open up.
Boom, boom, boom.
They ain't answering. Pop a flash.
So someone comes up to the door. This time it is sorry, I keep yawning.
Same problem.
I caught your yawn.
I'm sorry, Anna. I ruined.
Oh, you're good.
I'm immune.
Not
I
yet,
wish
you
I
are.
FBI, open up. This time it is an human man. I had to think about where we were for a second. But it's a human man, and he goes, "How may I help you?"
Why, hello. My name is Gregus. This is my friend Maeve. We are here to do an investigation on the girls that keep popping up, deceased.
He frowns heavily when you say that. Like, you didn't know it was possible to frown this much.
This
It's
man broke the
rough
fucking muscles in his.
to, like, look this troubled. And he goes, "Oh, yawning again. I'm so sorry. Why am I like this? Okay, he goes, what do you care?"
We actually care quite a bit. So first off, we just talked to one of the other families. and
Okay, I
believe-
am gonna delete the memes channel and
Oh no!
put
What the
it
fuck?
back at the end of the games if y'all don't quit this shit.
Wait, I got one more. Just let me do one more.
Mine was innocent, okay?
Okay, so actually, care quite a bit. We just talked to one of the other families. We just talked to. He just died on a little bit on the inside. Berara's family. You talked to her family, and so you guys might have more information of what you guys could possibly give us. We might just be outgoing random travelers, but we actually do give a shit on trying to stop this catastrophe from happening within your town. Since clearly the city that you guys have reached out to is too incompetent to do so. So we would be, as much as it pains to probably reopen this wound to you, we would like to ask you a few questions so we can continue our investigation and try and zero in on who the fuck is killing people in this goddamn town.
Get him.
Yikes.
That's
That
like
took a
hockey in the other
turn.
room.
Just yikes.
It's rhetoric.
He just goes yikes and closes the door. He frowns some more, like, because of your choice of language. He's not, how do I put this? You rude. That's the best way I can put it.
Trying to be the least rude possible, but being blunt at the same time.
And oh my god. He steps out onto the porch and closes the door behind him and says, "What would you like to know?"
Maeve, do you want to start? Since I'm already on bad terms with this man.
Yeah, let me review our notes for a hot second.
And really quick, what is the build of this guy like? Does he look like he's willing to
He's
deck
a
me?
big boy.
He's a
How
big
old is
boy.
he?
Oh, I'm gonna
He's
get
farmed his
fucking.
entire life. You really want to fucking go?
I
He's
gotta
like, "Oh,
know,
I'm taller than
man.
you. You're short."
I am short. That's why I asked.
Okay. Um,
No.
I don't know. Like the flower is the first thing that I want to ask about again, but I'm pretty sure they cleared that up with the mayor already. They're basically like, we don't know.
I mean,
Why don't you
do
ask
you
him
know
then?
that?
Was
That
this
was
the family that was supposed to have it?
No.
No.
I don't believe so.
Knife in the knee. Not again, white guy.
All right. Well, are you familiar with the flower calling card that's been left on everybody so far?
He shakes his head and says, we didn't even get to see it. They'd already cleaned up a lot when they told us about it.
Okay.
He because all this man apparently can do is frown. He frowns again and he goes, Emma had gone into town for stay with a couple friends there for a couple days, get off the farm, stay in the city for a few days. But so we weren't expecting her or anything, and we got called into town a couple days ago, and there she was. He gets really quiet for a second, and just kind of like he's obviously just still pretty choked up about it because Emma
recent
died
victim.
like 2 days ago.
She's the most recent victim.
He's still not super good with it.
So, I make my condolences. I'm sorry for before. Do you know where she might have been while in the city? Maybe possible that if she told you like what she was going to be doing within the city, maybe to give us a better idea of where we could be looking for or what to be looking for while conducting our investigation.
He shakes his head and goes, "No, she I mean, Emma did what Emma did. She a lot of friends, lot of suitors. She had a lot of boys chasing after her, that's for sure."
Popular
And
one.
he kind of What'd you say?
There's the popular one.
Yeah, it's true. He kind of like frowns as he seems like he thinks about something, but then he shakes his head and moves on. And he goes, I can't see why anybody would ever want to do something like this to our Emma. She's nicest girl. And he kind of stops, like he just cuts off right there, and you can tell that he's like getting pretty emotional.
I want to pry much more into what you're into this, but only because for your own mental health purposes. But do you know? I asked the last family of like how she cause of death. Do you know her cause of death? And you do. Would you mind sharing it? If not, I understand completely.
He really, really bitterly says, same as the other two.
All of them are. I went up before. Thank you for telling me all.
Okay, I'm looking at your notes, and I would like to point out that I want to die as I read the line "frowning daddy." So thanks. But yeah, that's all he's got. So
Do you know who else she was with? My last question.
he shakes his head and goes, normally she would have gone in with Barora, This was her first time going to town without her. So she was probably just with some of her other friends.
Would I be able to get the name of at least one of them maybe she was close with, or do you not know who she went
No,
with
I
at
didn't
all?
make any of them up.
Okay. All right.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
What can I say?
Accept your welcome.
You're
It's
welcome.
okay, it's
Fellows in the alleyway.
Shoot.
Enough Moana for me for today. Well, it's not really much to be said past this point. If you know anything else, just go to the local inn here, and that's where we'll be staying until this is kind of settled. If you can remember anything else that maybe we forgot or you didn't ask, just come meet up with us and ask for Gragas or Maeve specifically. We'll be happy to help in any way or any information that you can remember. That would be wonderful. Anything that just comes up.
Yeah, he nods. And he goes, we'll keep you in mind.
For your time, I apologize and my condolences again. Maeve, do you have any other questions before we leave?
No, I don't think we need to beat this dead horse. That is not on the record, by the way. That is.
Oh
He
gosh.
goes, wow, that's what you think of me and my daughter? He's like, don't talk to me or my dead daughter ever again.
Oh Jesus!
We killed Heated. We did it.
Oh, that's fucking awesome! All right.
Anyway. Alchemist, I like your song.
You're welcome.
But so now we are back. We flip on over back to Magnolia and Ambrosius. What's going
Um, I think I'm just gonna come out and I'm assuming the secretary is still at the desk.
on? Unsurprisingly, yes.
Okay, just gotta make sure. Just gonna come out and say hello again. Seeing as how you are one of the relatives of the victims, would you mind if we get some first-hand information?
Relative?
They're
Is that
a parent.
you say relative and she goes, that's my daughter. That and like she starts to say something else, but like kind of like stops herself and closes her eyes and takes a deep breath and says, Sildov was my only child. I
I
raised
apologize.
her by myself, and I have done the best that I can for her, but apparently it was not enough. So don't say I am just her relative.
I apologize. I meant no disrespect.
Roll persuasion.
Roll persuasion.
Oof.
Dude,
Looks like I may be the one to talk.
you insulted this woman, man.
That's going to end out at a 17.
Okay.
Okay, she it's 2 L's.
2 L's?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't correct me on it.
She looks at you and she can tell that you're being sincere and that you didn't mean to, just say, like, it wasn't like you didn't mean it in a bad way, stuff like that. And she goes, I'm sorry, it's been hard. It's been hard. What do you want to?
From what we heard, you're the only one with any sort of information on the flower, and seeing as how it connects all of them, we were hoping to find a lead in it.
She sighs and opens one of the top drawers of her desk and pulls out a book and hands it to you. Like holds it out for you to take.
I'm going to gently grab this.
Okay. As you hold it in your hands, the pages, the spine has like a crack kind of in the middle, and the pages just fall open to reveal a pressed flower.
Oh yeah.
So,
It-
sorry.
It's no, so it's about the size of the page with like the stem and the flower and a little bit of leaves on the stem and everything. The flower is dull red and it kind of resembles lips. Kind of like one bigger leaf on the bottom and two smaller ones on the top. Or petals, excuse me. Whatever. Petals or modified leaves. They're all leaves, whatever.
Yeah, you're good.
And she goes, I don't know what this is. Our florist doesn't know what this is. No one knows what this is.
So, what are Anna and I rolling?
You want me to roll for it? I will roll for it.
I'm
Roll me
hoping
that
both of us.
nature check, boys.
I'm gonna roll that nature check, y'all. Oh, that's actually not too bad.
What is it?
Alright. I have a. Let's see. I have a 17.
And if
Alright.
that's not
But-
enough, I just got a total of a 21.
Yeah.
Alright. So Anna, you look at it and you're looking at it and you're like Lou, and Alchemist, you just go Luciri. And both of you, like Anna, you're like, oh yes, of course, of Luciri Blossom, and both of you know that the Luciri Blossom, which looks like this, if you eat it, it causes hallucinations. So Alchemist, you know about it because you would have used this before, and Anna, you know about it because
I would have also used this before.
No.
What? Hold on.
No, Alchemist, not like you personally ingesting it or anything, but like poisons and drug. Can go, mates. But yeah, so as you guys like say the name of it, she perks up and she goes, what does it do? Does it mean anything? Do you think it could help you find out who did this to my dad?
We are hoping that it can help us with a lead, and from what I remember of it, it causes hallucinations.
She frowns as you say that, and goes, well, my she goes, my dove wasn't into any of that. My dove would never do something like that. And she seems very like sure about that. She goes, I wasn't, I tried to stay out of her personal life to give her some privacy, but I know she'd never do.
Thank you. That could end up being important later.
she's frowning, like she's trying to she's like she's like I'm trying to. And then all of a sudden she goes, there she did come home one time. This is probably the most out of the ordinary thing she'd ever done. And she asked me how to tell someone no. And I asked her what she meant, and she said there'd been this boy bugging her, and she stops and she goes, I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but Dove didn't have any enemies. God, she was 22. Like, what 22-year-old has enemies like that? What 22-year-old is someone who wants to do something like that? And she just gets quiet.
Do you have any more questions, Anne?
Did she often hang out with Emma and oh crap, where'd it go? And it just left.
Aurora.
Thank you.
I got you.
Did she often hang out with the other two victims? Were they close?
She shakes her head at that and goes, "No, my Dove didn't hang out with a lot of people. And she did have some friends, but she and Em and Bror all knew each other, obviously, but I wouldn't say they were best friends or anything."
And before all of the incident, was it common for her to be outside after dark, just doing her thing?
She nods. Yeah, so Masilda was a free spirit.
Does she have a particular favorite place to go at night?
She shakes her head and she shakes her head and says, like I said, I tried to, give her space."
Got it. Well, thank you, and that's all that I have.
Thank you for all that you've given us. We will bother you no further today.
She nods and says, I hope you find him. I hope you figure out who did this."
We hope so too.
And on that note, it's 10 o'clock our time pretty much, so I'm going to go ahead and call it. I think that's a pretty good stopping point. What do y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
We got all the questioning done.
Yeah, I think y'all did. Y'all got a lot done.
I wasn't skewered by an angry mother, so that's nice.
I thought that was perfect.
What
I
did you
was
think?
decked by a very upset father.
I mean,
Alchemy
y'all are
did
going
good.
to the doors of parents who have outlived their children and saying, "Hey, you want to tell me how your child died?"
I mean, I'm not saying that we were reopening up the wound, but
Except we were.
we were
Except we
definitely
utterly were.
I mean, I'm not saying that we were like ripping
It's
off
not
the
like
band-aid.
we
It
were
was close.
reminding them of the fact that their children were dead, but like,
This is a nice band-aid.
Soldov was totally an MCR girl. I'm sorry. No way in hell she wasn't.
Ron, can I get a
Okay.
definition on this? Because I don't know what that means.
My Chemical
MCR
Romance.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why
Oh.
I wrote up top. Oh wait, where'd it go? Oh, there we go. Yeah, G note starts. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Alchemist, I got a song you need to listen to.
Hold on.
Oof. Oof.
Hold on.
All right, y'all.
You don't have
you're
to
about
watch
to
the
witness
music
this
video
nature
because I have
walk.
never watched this music video, so
The
I have
actual
no idea
music
how
video, what
appropriate
to
it is
Welcome
for
to the Black
children.
Parade?
No,
Oh,
Oh, it's beautiful.
gotta educate him.
Oh, why would you educate him properly? Hold on. If we're going to hold on, no. If we're gonna educate the boy properly, on top of that,
Well, we made a TikTok reference, so he has to.
yeah, that's fair. But like,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh boy, I forgot all of those are super loud. Let me turn down Discord here.
Yikes.
the Nightcore version of Cannibal is so good, but I'll give you the actual
With
song.
Grammarly, you can find
Yeah,
really good.
typical.
The Nightcore version is so good, though.
It's very good. Also, while y'all are educating, here's the nature
God,
walk
this
guy.
video is so 2009. I want to die.
And the
Okay.
nature walk is as bad as it is, but it is beautiful.
Gino to do it, he did. Oh, hold on. You want me to do it? I got you, bud. Hold up.
Okay, so the one that you sent me, he did. I have heard before.
Would hope so. I'd be very upset if you didn't. I have to find it somewhere on my playlist. It's like somewhere in the middle of my playlist. It's gonna take me a little while. Fuck it.
This song is so
Here you go,
early
white-
high school.
you
I'm
go, white guy.
dying. I love it.
So,
oh gosh.
does anyone want to look out what I put just above a totally an MCR fangirl?
When I was a young boy,
What'd you say, sweetie?
my father took me
I had added that it
into the
looks like
city
none of
to
them were
see
expected
a
to be
marching
home
band.
soon.
I like that. That's a good one.
He said, "Son, when
Kid, what's your
you
background?
grow
What
up,
the fuck is this,
would
kid?
you be
Was
the
what?
savior of
Your
the
computer
broken,
background.
the
Well, I change it every hour. But this one is a show called No Game No Life, 12-episode series. Speculated to have a second season because there's no way in hell they shouldn't. But they said it was supposed to come out late 2019. It's not gonna happen.
You know what? No show.
because one
Host Club. Host Club second season. I will die on that hill.
All right, hold on. Let me. I don't know if lag this stream, but hold on. This is my current queue. So I'm a fucking loud. Okay, I need to turn Spotify off. This is my current queue. I have to watch fucking Daybreak Illusion and Mecha City Actors. It's supposed to be really good. But this is my current queue. No Game of the Life I highly recommend. Another good show I'd recommend to people. It's personally probably my show of the year next to Demon Slayer. Is if you haven't seen it, Twin Star Exorcist. Wonderful show.
Might I suggest the Fruits Basket remake?
You mean the one that's like, hold on, where is it? I have to find it somewhere in the I'm on episode 9.
Oh, it's so
Toru
fucking
was
good,
so
dude.
awful.
Toru is such a dumb bitch. I love her so much.
God, Toru is like the product child of that anti-vaxxer mom, and
Oh
she's
my
just
God.
like, ugh.
All right,
Yes.
real
No,
quick, I
Toru
have
is
it in
perfect.
queue. Thoughts on
She is
Domestic
great,
Girlfriend.
though.
Have it in queue. Thoughts on Domestic Girlfriend.
Anna, this nature walk person is just you.
let me- hold on a second.
Did I tell you? Is that the one?
Okay, so I'm gonna stream here, guys. We might be back, might not be back. I may die because of this. Why? You're gonna Geno people now with this? What do you mean? Have you never Geno to people with MCR? Hello? I'm gonna end here. I don't know. Should I go back live? I don't know how I feel. Like, I want to play video games, but at the same time, I kind of want to just chill. New poggers. I think we're gonna call it for the night, and we'll go back live earlier tomorrow. I think is what we're gonna do, and we're just gonna play Smite during the day. I think is how I'm gonna play this. So guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, thank you so much for sitting through our wonderful session of memes and Liz wanting to kill every single one of us slowly. Like I said, like it's gonna be early in the morning. I don't know. If I go back live, it'll be back in like a couple minutes because I want to play Smite. I'm gonna be playing Smite tonight. No, fuck it. We'll play Smite tonight and then we'll stream tomorrow as well. So give me like 30, 40 seconds. Or give me like 5 minutes, 5, 10 minutes, because I want to grab a drink and shit. So 5, 10 minutes, I'll be back live, guys. We'll be playing Smite and probably feeding
That
my
game.
brains out. Yeah, fuck you too, white guy. All right, I'll be back shortly.